Hello everyone, a warm welcome to Maths Bridge. Thanks for joining with us in learning web development. We shall continue with a new concept in today's session. We know web development consists of like a front end and back end as a full stack. So we are currently exploring front end, which is of client side. Folks, please do visit us at our YouTube channel Maths Bridge. I think you are already subscribed to the channel. If you have not, please do subscribe the channel and then support us. Thank you and then happy learning. Here is our today's learning agenda. HTML. HTML means hypertext markup language, which we use for front-end development, precisely web pages development, right? So what we have to understand is like what is mean by tags, right? Tags in the sense HTML tags. HTML tags are basic building blocks for any web page that you gonna develop, right? So tags are the actual building blocks. So if you know the tags, then your web browser can understand the tags and then translate that into presentation layer to view from your web browser. Okay, tags are defined element that structure and format the content displayed in a web browser. How do you represent it? You can use angular brackets, greater than symbol, less than symbol, something like this as a pair. Okay, opening tag and a closing tag is also what we have for the HTML tags. All right. Types of HTML tags. Let's now look at what are the types of HTML tags that are available for you to design web pages. So these are the list. Structural tags, metadata tags, text format tags, link and navigation tags, media tags, list tags, table tags, form and input tags, semantic tags, inline text tags, script and program tags, deprecated or absolute tags. Okay, so I think you could recap previous sessions. You might could recall some of the tags that you know already, right? So some of you might even familiarize with all these tags. Let's look at the structural tags. We have HTML, head, body are the three tags that were part of your structural tags. HTML is like a root HTML document. Any HTML page that you're going to create, you have to start with like a root tag. Next one is like a head tag. Head means it contains a metadata and links to the external resources like scripts and CSS files or title of the web page. Those things you will handle within this tag, inside this head tag. We have a body tag. So body tag, like we discussed, encloses the content of the web page, the page whatever you would like to see on launching, right? So those things need to be added inside this body. Inside the head tag, what we do is like we use like a metadata related tags like title, meta, links, style, script. These are all metadata tags. Title is basically used for the web page, naming the web page document, right? So on the web browser, you can see the title name as a name of the page, like a meta. Meta provides a metadata such as a character set, what we are going to use, viewpoint, and compatibility of the devices, and description. Those things you will be, uh, you will be using meta for that. Link. Why do you need this link tag? Links to external style sheet or the resources. And the style, right? So CSS style within the document, you can embed it directly, using this style. Scripts. JavaScripts, right? You can actually either you can embed within the file, or you can create in a separate file and then you can link it. So that is how these tags we will be leveraging as part of your head section. Let's look at text format tags. We have different formatting tags for the text. Let's say for example heading, we require like different sizes, right? So what HTML supports is like a 6 levels, H1 to H6. H1 is the largest one, H6 is the smallest one. We have a paragraph tag. P is a paragraph tag. BR means like a break, line breaking tag. HR is like horizontal divider. B means a bold text. Strong, basically is again a bold. Important text. Normally we use like a, strong is a HTML tag for it. I is a italic text. M usually italicized, and mark highlighting the text. Sub and sub, right? Superscript to subscript, we use these tags for it. So block quotation and all, long quotation and all, we use like a block quote is a tag. Okay, this is a short line inline quotation. Q means okay, free formatted text, pre code, inline code. Okay, strike through text, yes. U means underline text. Small means smallest text. So all these, if you see, when you see the short note of each tag, what it does, that tells me like these tags are helpful for formatting the text in the web page. In web page, right? So we use links and navigation. So that means we require a tags. So that's why links and navigation tags which we use for it. Okay, so A is a anchor tag for hyperlinks. Nav is a navigation links. Media tags. For images, we require a img tag. For audio content embedding on the web page, you require audio. Video tag is for like embeds the video content. Source specifies the multiple media sources. Track adds the subtitles or caption for the videos. Picture defines responsive images. Map and area create image maps. So these are the media tags that we can use in our HTML web page design. Here are the list tags. So when we have like multiple points, then we have to use unordered list and order list based out of your requirement, right? So UL means unordered list, OL means ordered list, LI means like a list item. Okay, DL and DT are, you can see DL means like a description list, DT terms in description list, DD means again a description of term. So most widely we use UL, OL and LI in our web page design, but based out of need we can explore these things too. Sometimes there is a need of actually creating a table on the web page, display them in the form of tables, right? That's why we require set of tags to support tables. So table, to define a table, tr means like a table row, tr table row, td table data, th means like a table should have a header, right? So table header representation is like a th. Okay, table header group is like a t head, a t body, t footer, and we can use caption, table caption using a caption. Okay, and group the column using like a col group. Col specifies the column properties. So these are the tags that we use for creating a table on the web page. Table tags, what we known as. For submitting a request for inquiry, we require like form and input tags, right? So these are the tags that we see in HTML. Form tag defines a form. Input field, button, we know. Text area, multi-line text input can be accommodated using like text area. Select, you can use for a drop down menu, options within the select, opt group of option within select. Okay, label, you can actually label for form elements. Field set, group the related fields in the form. Legend, caption for field set. Data list provides auto complete options. Output displays the calculation results. Progress bar, so for example download the software or processing at backend, those kind of things you can represent on a web page using progress bar. Meter, gauge for value within the range. So do you see, like, there are the many tags which we use in our upcoming sessions. Forms and input tags, what we so far covered. Here are the semantic tags: header, footer, section, article, aside, main, nav, figure, fig caption. Here are few inline text tags: span, BDI, BDO. Isolated text direction overrides text direction, for which we use this. Okay, we will see in our upcoming example sessions. If you want to embed the JavaScript directly in HTML, or you can provide a links to the JavaScript, we use like script tag. Okay, script and no script and template, these are called as a script and program tags. Okay, here are the some of the deprecated tags which we can see in the older version, but in the latest I think these are called as a deprecated tags. Let's review. In this session, at a high level, we covered different types of HTML tags. Types of HTML tags are listing here: structural tags, metadata, text format tags, links and navigation tags, media tags, list tags, table tags, form and input tags, semantic tags, inline text tags, script and program tags, deprecated or absolute tags. In the next sessions, we will see with examples how each type of tag and then subset of the tags which we can leverage for web development. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, click on bell icon and leave the comments. Happy learning. Thank you. Stay tuned to upcoming sessions.